Let's go to the third question, and that would be, what is the biggest problem facing the next generation, and what should we do to solve it today? That's a big question. Let's see if you can try and give us...
I just gave the answer. I said that the greatest mission that we have is to prevent a militant Islamic regime from meeting up with nuclear weapons, or from nuclear weapons meeting up with a militant Islamic regime. The first is called Iran, the second is called Pakistan. The first is called Iran, the second is called Pakistan. The second is called Pakistan. The second is called Pakistan.
Well, they're both extremely dangerous. I always have focused, as you know, Gwen, I've been focusing on for a long time, along with Barack, on Pakistan. Pakistan already has nuclear weapons. Pakistan already has deployed nuclear weapons. Pakistan's weapons can already hit Israel and the Mediterranean. Iran getting a nuclear weapon would be very, very destabilizing. They are not close to getting a nuclear weapon that's able to be deployed. So they're both very dangerous. They both be game changers. But look, here's what the fundamental problem I have with John's policy about terror and stability. John continues to tell us that the central war on the front on terror is in Iraq. I promise you, if an attack comes in the homeland, it's going to come, as our security services have said, it's going to come from al-Qaeda planning in the hills of Afghanistan and Pakistan. That's where they live, that's where they are, that's where it will come from, and right now that resides in Pakistan. A stable government needs to be established. We need to support that democracy by helping them not only with their military but with their governance as well as their economic well-being. There have been 7,000 madrasas built along that border.
We have to have people that are respected by the opponent, by the other side, by other countries that have this. Even Pakistan has nuclear weapons. We have countries, India has a lot of nuclear force. It's a tremendous problem, and we are closer to World War III today than we've ever been.
The attack on Pakistan is coming. And when the attack on Pakistan takes place, it will be for the purpose of destroying Pakistan's nuclear plans and dismantling Pakistan's nuclear weapons. Israel cannot launch a big wars when Muslims have a weapon that they can use effectively against Israel. It follows, therefore, that perhaps the first attack will be Pakistan. Given the support that the Pakistan government and the Pakistan armed forces, I don't know why Pakistanis should be annoyed with me for this. This is facts. The Pakistan armed forces have betrayed Allah and His messenger monstrously. I'm talking not about the soldiers who love Islam. I'm talking about those who control strategic decision making. Don't come to me and tell me that all the soldiers in the Pakistan armed forces, I know that. I know that the Pakistani people love Islam. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those who control decision making in the armed forces and in the government. They're the ones who betrayed Allah and His messenger. They're the ones who for the last 10 years shamelessly have allowed NATO transit to take all the oil supplies and all the military supplies from the port in Karachi, all through Pakistan to Afghanistan, to support the killing of our Muslim brothers and sisters and children in Afghanistan, thanks to the Pakistan armed forces and Pakistan government. And you're going to be annoyed with me for condemning that? Yes, there are many people in Pakistan and the armed forces who love Islam and who detest what has happened, but they're not in control.
Is that yes, India is going to launch a war on Pakistan? I'm certain of that. and they'll do it on behalf of Israel. And when they launch the war on Pakistan, their objective is to denuclearize Pakistan. So Pakistan will not have a deterrent capacity, military capacity. And if Pakistan does not have that, no Muslims will have it, none. And having denuclearized Pakistan, it doesn't matter to them if millions of Hindus have to die in nuclear war, it doesn't matter to them. They will then break up Pakistan into bits and pieces. That when the Great War takes place, yes, as we see from the Quran, that there's going to be frightful consequences for most of mankind. Oh yes. But Pakistan in particular ought to be paying attention to this subject. It is my opinion that as soon as that great war commences, an attack is going to be launched on Pakistan. If not before, at least at that time. And when the attack is launched on Pakistan, it will be to denuclearize Pakistan. And having denuclearized Pakistan, to then break up Pakistan into bits and pieces so that it can never again rise as a powerful force in the world. And we say this for the benefit of the cabinet of Imran Khan's government in Pakistan. We conclude that the Great War is going to take place in order to effect the transition from a Pax Americana to a Pax Judaica. And therefore we locate the Great War in a messianic interpretation of the movement of history, a messianic interpretation of the movement. This is difficult language. Messianic from the word Messiah, meaning the Messiah, the false Messiah wants to rule the world from Jerusalem.